Good morning and welcome to the 10 a.m. daily weather brief. Starting off, taking a quick look at the current radar out there from this morning. We do remain clear of any reflectivity in the immediate local area. Do see some light returns down to the south, but well offshore, so anticipating that to continue being unimpactful throughout the day. And as we look ahead to the coming days over the next week or so, we're going to see high pressure continue building in. It's already been doing such over the past day or two and is built in nicely overhead. And as it continues to build in and push southwards, we'll see our winds begin to shift out of the southwest. That will work to transport some above average temperatures across much of the region, especially for the next day or two, bringing in what can be considered a short-lived heat wave. And with that, we should see some comfortable dew points for the temperatures of which are coming through, and that should make for some warm yet enjoyable days with our heat indices looking pretty similar to our actual temperatures. And then as we move into the weekend, our next chance for rain, albeit small, does look to move through late Sunday into Monday as a cold front makes its way towards the region. Ahead of that front, it is going to be hot, with temperatures likely reaching the upper 80s, which could spark a few thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon or evening. However, even with those storm chances, we're not really expecting much in the name of a widespread soaking rain, as the amount of moisture will be limited and some dry air will be working in. And most areas would likely see well under a quarter of an inch, aside from maybe some localized heavier downpours, which could be possible. And then once that front then sweeps through on Monday, it's going to clear out much of the rain chances, and we'll see a nice stretch of cooler, drier weather, especially for the first half of next week, as that cold front is going to settle just south of our area, and then we'll have high pressure building in, and things will ultimately start to warm up once again as we move towards the middle of next week. For the 24-hour forecast of the day ahead, seeing mostly clear skies out there right now, anticipating some possible mid-level clouds building in throughout the day. Should be pretty scattered in nature, so not too much cloud cover building in. Temperatures climbing into the upper 70s, potentially reaching around 80 today, and our winds starting off light and variable, and seeing a pretty consistent increase to about 5 to 10, 7 to 12 knots as we move through the afternoon, and then things will settle out, continuing to shift clockwise throughout the day and settle around that 5 to 10 knot range as we move into tomorrow. As for our operational risks, looking good on that front. Greens across the board, no real rain chances, and winds looking to be well below any advisory criteria. And for the next 2 days here on the shore, Friday looking to be partly to mostly cloudy, a high in the upper 80s, greens across the board. Similarly on Friday night, partly to mostly cloudy, a low around 70, the upper 60s. And Saturday, partly to mostly cloudy, and a high once again in the upper 80s with greens across the board. So a nice few days ahead. And as we look towards the 7-day forecast here, seeing plenty of sunshine today, having clouds build in tomorrow with that heat wave, that 2 to 3 day heat wave. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday looking quite warm, well above average. Seeing partly to mostly cloudy conditions for that time. Seeing slight chances of some showers or thunderstorms on Saturday and Sunday, especially in those overnight hours. And then once that front passes through Sunday into Monday, we'll see those temperatures drop down closer to average, and we'll see those clouds clearing out, becoming partly cloudy as we round off the 7 days ahead. And as we move to the middle of next week, seeing those temperatures gradually trend upwards to be once again above average. that is going to conclude the 7-day outlook. We'll be back tomorrow at 8:15 with the daily weather operations brief, and hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day.